Transforming ideas into reality can be daunting, especially if you're trying to do everything yourself or using a variety of tools. But what if you had a team working together, exchanging ideas and sharing tasks? You promote innovative thinking and discover new solutions, getting you better results faster. With SolidWorks, you can quickly create great designs, significantly reducing the development time and cost to bring your products to market. However, to stay ahead of the competition, you need to innovate even more. So, how can you improve collaboration for greater innovation while keeping your trusted design tool? Introducing the 3D Experience Platform. The 3D Experience Platform enables real-time design collaboration. Everyone, on your team and your entire organization, even your customers, partners, suppliers, and manufacturers, can collaborate from anywhere, on any device, at any time, with secure access and built-in version control. With configurable dashboards, your team can connect with each other, review the latest ideas and customer feedback, share to-do lists, view project status in real time, and even check out the latest industry news, all while fostering innovation to give you a competitive edge. The cloud-based 3D Experience Platform provides a ready-to-use solution with nothing to install, so you're up and running in minutes. Software updates are automatic, so you can immediately take advantage of the latest functions. Share data easily and securely, with no need for local hardware, and access to new tools as your needs evolve. Apps for data and product lifecycle management, specialized design, simulation, and manufacturing are just a click away. Always up to date, working together with SolidWorks 3D CAD and each other seamlessly, and ready to meet your next challenge. So, get started with the 3D Experience Platform today to empower collaboration, foster innovation, and boost your team's productivity to transform ideas into
Storing,
reality.
managing,
Learn more
and
today.
collaborating on design data is a challenge every company faces. Now, with many more teams working remotely, there are questions on everyone's mind. Process stages: planning, developing, releasing. Plan. Leverage tasks, issues, and projects to create executable plans and ensure the right things are done at all time by the right people. Developing. Benefit from collaborative environment that manages cross-discipline design, IP, and web editing of structures outside CAD. Releasing. Perform final validation of product engineering definition using powerful markups and change managements. These rules currently available included within Collaborative Industry Innovator, 3D Component Designer, Project Planner, Change Management, Product Release Engineer, and 3D Product Architect. How can we securely centralize our data, improve collaboration, and design concurrently while maintaining our design tool of choice, SolidWorks? These were the challenges Square Robot sought to address when they connected their SolidWorks disk.
Let's follow a small design team to see what it looks like to store and manage SolidWorks data in the cloud. We will begin by dropping on Eric, the engineer, as he starts his day working in SolidWorks desktop designing a new roller assembly. The 3D Experience add-in puts cloud data management right in the task pane. Visual feedback and the My Session view lets Eric know the status of his design. Several components need to be uploaded to the cloud for the first time, so Eric clicks Save. Some parts are new, some are existing hardware that's already in their cloud library. SolidWorks know what to do. Uploading only the data is out of synchronization, eliminating unwanted duplicates or accidental overrides. In just a few seconds, everything is uploaded. It's just simple to save a new design on the cloud. The status indicators gives Eric the confidence his design is safely stored up to date. That was so easy. Eric is excited to move some of his finished project up to the cloud. He will use a bulk uploader to save the 3D Experience platform. From here, he can add existing files and folders and specify the destination collaborative spaces to keep everything organized. SolidWorks takes care of the automation. Now Eric can get back to designing. From here, he launches a search for an existing tank lid model and he drags into his SolidWorks session. It's easy to access his SolidWorks data that's securely stored in the 3D Experience platform. He reserves the assembly to give himself the right access. Fast forwarding a bit, he's made his designing changes, adding these wheel rollers, but before saving back to the cloud, he wants to know where the assembly is used. The Relations window opens right in the task pane. Here, he can navigate graphical view of all the parent-child dependencies. He finds the top-level assembly and opens it right into his session. He sees the familiar options to open the model resolved lightweight or large design review model. Choosing lightweight means SolidWorks doesn't have to download every part in the assembly. That is a big time saver. He reserves the top level assembly, then clicks Save. SolidWorks keeps track of which parts can have changes and which ones already up to date. Eric decides to create a new revision of the lid assembly. Despite this being a pretty large assembly, save time is efficient because only the models that have changed need to be saved to the cloud. That was easy. In fact, this team was productive from day one because connecting their data to the cloud required no customization or special setup. Later on, Eric still has some work to do that doesn't require modeling in the SolidWorks. So he can step away from his desktop PC and keep all his 3D Experience apps are accessible from any browser. And with his data safely in the cloud, he has freedom to keep working from just about anywhere on any device. Eric finds that a lot of his day-to-day work, such as cataloging parts libraries and organizing his project tasks, he doesn't really need to be in the SolidWorks to do that. He loads the top assembly into the Product Structure Explorer. This app provides graphical view and list view at the same time. He can arrange and filter the display any way he likes. He needs to locate the newly added roller assembly within structure in order to attach supporting document. Any file can be managed with same document control policies and their CAD data. Now it's time to give Megan an update to his progress. Instead of sending her an email, Eric can create an interactive dashboard that will have exactly the information that he wants her to review. First, he adds the 3D Play viewing app and he loads in the top level assembly. He also grabs the screenshot he can post back to the discussion thread. Next, he launches the Bookmarks app. This is a convenient way of organizing shortcuts to frequently used or favorite items. His manager will like this because she will not have to go searching for the data Eric wants to review here. When he is ready to share the dashboard, he just copies this link, opens up a discussion thread in the side panel. He pastes the link to the shared dashboard and he inserts a screenshot of the latest design. Everything related to the project, the model data, all communication history, it's all in one place. Just in that example, we are connecting SolidWorks to the 3D experience is the best of worlds, cloud and desktop. It provides a fast and easy way to store, manage and share design data with the convenience and security of the cloud. There is a little to no setup required, so users can be productive right away. 3D experience platform is much more than just saving SolidWorks data to the cloud. Let's see how Megan uses the 3D experience platform application to streamline the collaboration. Megan opens her browser and sees Eric's post. He has included a link that she can add to her existing dashboard. The 3D viewing application and bookmarks application are preloaded with the data Megan needs to review his latest design. No email attachments, no searching for files. Fully interactive viewing of even large 3D models is a breeze on any device, especially touch screens. There is no special hardware required and no CAD license needed. Megan uses Measure tool to verify the proper radius on the roller assembly. Oops, wrong units. The 25-inch radius is confirmed, but looking closer at the roller arms, she wonders if there might be excessive twisting without some kind of support member between them. She launches an application that will help her log record of the issue. It's just one of many ways the team cloud could use PLM tools to track the problem, reports the change requests. She tags the related 3D models and assigns issue to Eric, who will be automatically notified through the platform. There is no need for following up with email or phone calls. It's such more streamlined way to collaborate. Now she creates a 3D markup. This application gives her extended tools to document the issue. She can create multiple views and add various annotations right on the 3D model. This markup is automatically attached to her issue report, and since Eric was assigned to the issue, he will receive a notification through HIS browser letting him know he has a new task. Megan has a job for another team member, Debbie Designer. She uses the collaborative tasks application to assign Debbie with adding a hardware kit and creating a drawing for a wheel roller assembly. Just like with the issue app, collaborative tasks collect all the communications, assignees, and the 3D model data in one spot and displays all the progress of all her tasks in a single dashboard, giving Megan an overview of everything on her radar. The 3D Experience platform helps Megan streamline collaboration with her team, all from a browser on any way with any device with no software installations. The intuitive application eliminates all the kinds of disconnected solutions, improving productivity The intuitive apps eliminate all kinds of disconnected solutions, improving productivity and providing clearer focus of her team members. Okay, there is one more chapter to this story. We need to find out whether the team can make necessary design changes and when the contract the customer needs a quick response, so Megan design team will need to work on same SolidWorks model at the same time. Not having the proper right access, accidentally overwriting someone else to work. These things happen all time with the traditional file-based data management, and it's even harder when workers are remote. Let's see how the 3D Experience platform enables a simpler, more error-free approach to concurrent design. First, let's check in Debbie. She has a collaborative task application running inside her SolidWorks task pane. She sees the task that has been assigned to her and drags it into the work. The related CAD model is already attached. She just needs to open into her session. All of these changes occur mostly at the assembly level, so she reserves the top level for her right axis. Debbie gets to work on adding the hardware kit for the roller assembly. She will open the SolidWorks toolbox. The team uses SolidWorks toolbox just like they have always done. They can pull from standard libraries or add their own custom hardware. With drag and drop auto sizing and smart mates, she adds the fastener stack in no time. A component pattern will populate the hardware to all the whole instances in one shot. She's all done and she's ready to save. The difference now with 3D Experience platform, the toolbox library is securely stored and managed in the cloud. Any toolbox parts are automatically set to release a state and cataloged for a shared access. Next, Debbie is going to lay out a 2D drawing with a bill of materials that Megan will need to show the customer. While she works on that, hopefully what you are seeing is connecting SolidWorks to the 3DX platform is fairly transparent to SolidWorks user. It's just simple but more than powerful way to work. Let's switch over to see what Eric is up to. Recall that Megan tasked him with stabilizing the wheel rollers. The issue that Megan created provides a formal way of tracking his progress and carrying along all the information he needs to get to work. He starts by opening the attached 3D markup. He sees Megan's notice and click through the 3D geometry to find the affected subassembly. He needs to find the parent assembly and associate it with the issue as well. The graphical relationship map comes in handy for this. He drags to attach the related subassembly, and from here he can open it directly into the SolidWorks session. But this is where it gets interesting because this is same assembly Debbie is already working on. Notice these little padlock icons. This is different from traditional Windows-based file management, where if you open an assembly, It locks everyone else out of the assembly and all the subcomponents. With the cloud data management, the designers have much more access control, which make it way easier to design concurrently. Eric only needs write access to the wheel roller assembly itself. The top assembly is just for visual reference. He reserves what he needs to get to work adding a stabilizing member. He's not locked out of making changes to this subcomponent just because Debbie has access to the top level assembly. And that's a big difference compared to the traditional file-based approach. When he tries to save the assembly, he sees there are subcomponents that also need to be saved he didn't reserve. On the fly, the software gives write access to those additional files without interrupting Eric's workflow. In other words, Eric doesn't have to know about all the interactions of the model dependencies. The platform takes care of that for him. The save is complete, and now the assembly is up to date and safely uploaded to the cloud. Green check marks across the dashboard. Eric can now go back to these issues, log, and move the status to approval for Megan to review. Since Debbie is still working in the assembly, Eric needs to let her know he's finished making changes. He uses the built-in conversation tool to send Debbie an instant message. Eric's message pop-ups here in the right task pane. Debbie just needs to refresh that assembly to get the latest version from the server. The entire assembly is up to date, including the drawing, and everything is ready for final save. No more worrying about what's latest version, what's stored, who is working on. The platform takes care of all of that. Debbie is now ready to close the loop on the task. She switches over her task list and attaches the drawing as a final deliverable. She leaves the component to notify Megan and moves the task to completed, all without leaving her SolidWorks design session. And that's the big takeaway. When SolidWorks is connected to the 3D platform, your SolidWorks users will actually make better use of their time, because they no longer have to bonus and in and out SolidWorks to use other disconnected tools for the communication, file management, and so on. Finally, let's see how Megan brings everything to a close. One way she keeps up to date with her team is through the notification panel. Anytime there is a status change, an update, or component, anything she's involved with, it shows up here. First, she checks on the issue she assigned to the Eric. Her original 3D markup automatically shows the latest design change. Everything looks good, so she makes the issue as completed. Issue management on the 3D Experience platform turns out of by a great way for Megan company to log the history of the problem reports and the change requests, a must for their highly regulated industry. Now to take a look at Debbie's work. Megan switches to her viewing tab. There is a drawing, the right here, bookmarks list. She drags in the right to the 3D Play viewer. It's exactly what she needs to show to the concept of the customer. Now she can mark the drawing as a released, so It can be changed for the duration of the customer approval process. Returning to the original discussion thread, she posts a quick note to congratulate the team on finishing the project.
Okay, that was a lot of back and forth between users, but that's the nature of working concurrently. It shouldn't have to be linear process, but with traditional methods, when designers try to access the same data simultaneously, we all know how tricky ways that can be. But when you connect SolidWorks to the 3D Experience platform, concurrent designs is easy because the PLM tools are ready to use out of the box. Users can tell who's working on what, so they can avoid common problems like permission issues, version mismatches, and accidental overrides. And when there are changes, the various notification tools keep everyone in the loop. Teams can design faster together with fewer errors even when workers are remote. Now, more than ever, companies are looking for ways to secure their SolidWorks